Your hands and arms rest by your side, palms face out in front of you. Take a moment to just ground, spreading your toes. And also shifting the weight to the front, middle, and back of the foot. Feeling into the corners of your feet, noticing the sensation here. Is it easeful to be standing steady and tall, or is it a challenge to be up here today? How is the balance feeling? And then notice the breath. How's the breath moving within you? As you stand here and arrive and ground and root, attune to the breathing, attune to the environment you're in, my voice, coming here to practice on your lunch break, in the middle of your Wednesday, right in the middle of your week. A midweek pick-me-up, a flow to ignite the senses and to reconnect to our physical body. So when we go about the rest of our day, the rest of our week, we're fully in tune, or we're aware of our body, its movements, its presence. On your next breath in, if the eyes have closed, open them and bring the arms up above the head. As the hands come above the head, catch the left wrist with the right hand. Draw it up to the sky and lean over to the right. Little side bend release here. Let the head be heavy. Inhale to come back to the center and switch over. Left hand around right wrist. Exhale, lean to the left. Inhale back to the center and exhale, release the hands down by your side again. Bring them back behind you and this time interlace the fingers. Inhale, press the knuckles down. As you exhale, soften your knees and bow forwards, folding over your legs. Let your knuckles float up towards the sky. They don't have to push away from your body. They might stay pressing down towards the palm. Take a deep breath in and a long breath out. Inhale, tuck the chin to the chest, bend the knees, unravel the spine, come all the way up. Hands rest down by your side. On your next breath in, sweep the arms wide, palms connect. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, hinge from your hips. As you inhale, look up halfway, fingertips to the shins, or they can stay to the earth. And as you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands, step back, find your plank. Push your heels away as you arrive in plank, looking over the top edge of your mat. Inhale. And as you exhale, hug your elbows into your body, lower to the earth. Inhale, press into the hands, rise the chest. Maybe first couple of ribs only come off the floor. Perhaps the body is yearning to go a little bit deeper with the back bend. And then press back to child's pose, big toes touch. But before you sit all the way back and drop the body to the floor, thread the right arm underneath the body. Side of the head down to the earth. Feel the release through the back of the right arm, the stretch there. Breathe deep. Inhale, push into the left hand, unthread the right arm and change over. Get the left arm to come all the way underneath the body. Feel the stretch and relief there. Notice that sense of opening. And then on your next inhale, lift the head, unthread the left arm, walk your hands up towards you. Come and sit back to your heels if that feels okay. Allow your knees to draw together and then inhale, sweep the arms up above the head, catch opposite wrist, elbow or forearm, draw up towards the sky. And as you exhale, lean to the right. Feel the space with the left side body, breathe deep. And exhale. Inhale through the center and exhale as you roll over to the left, leaning into the space there. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Inhale back to the center, release the hands. Walk them all the way forwards, tuck your toes, find downward facing dog. Lift your hips up high to the sky, stretching through your heels, pressing into the palms of your hands. Feel the release through the whole back body. Deep breath in as you float the right leg to the sky. And as you exhale, send the right foot to the inside of the right thumb. Stay up with the back knee as you lengthen through left hip flexor and groin. Press the left heel away from you as you just gently work into the pelvis here. So a little movement forwards and backwards. Take a big breath into the nose. Exhaling out. Inhale, stay active on the back foot. Start to straighten up your right leg, just as much as your body will allow you to. See how my left heel stays above my left toe, so it's not pressing back to the floor. It's actually staying really, really high so that I've got a little bit more space to give into the back of the leg. On your next breath in, bend your right knee, stay up on the toes as you drop into your hips. Exhale, straighten the front leg. Lift the back heel, stay on the ball of the back foot. Good. On your next inhale, bend the right knee, lift the chest. Good. Straighten the leg, lift the back heel, feel the strength. Good. Bend the knee, this time stepping back into downward facing dog. And as you arrive there again, let your heels be heavy, big stretch through backs of legs. Inhale, left leg to the sky. Step the left foot to the inside of the left thumb, sweep it through. Keep the back knee off the floor, and at first just rock through the pelvis forwards and backwards, staying in your high lunge, feeling that space grow. And as you move into your pelvis, feel on this side, is there a difference in the hip? Stay right up onto the ball of your right foot. Take a deep breath in and a long exhale. Inhale, shift the weight backwards, straightening the left leg. And then on your next breath in, let the hips drop, let the left knee bend. And then shift the weight backwards, keep the back heel off the floor. Breathe with it as you move, slow and steady. Every time you inhale, you initiate either a knee bend or a leg straighten. One more. And this time, as you bend the left knee, you're going to step right foot to left at the front of the mat, feet underneath your hips as you arrive, forward fold. Inhale, hands to shins, look up halfway. Exhale to fully forward fold. Let your hands plant to the earth if you can. Soften your knees. Inhale, unravel the spine, come up, palms touch over the top of your head. And as you exhale, bring your hands to heart center, thumbs to sternum. Bring your hands down to your side. Inhale, sweep the hands up above the head. Catch your left wrist with your right hand, draw to the sky. And then lean over to the right. Big stretch through the side body again, push the hips to the left. Inhale, back to the center, switch the grip. Exhale, push to the right with the hips, lean to the left. Inhale, back to the center. Exhale, release your hands back behind you. And again, as you interlace the fingers, push the knuckles down. Soften your knees and fold over your thighs, pushing your knuckles up as high as feels good here. Breathe deep. Feel the space grow in the shoulders and across the chest. It's not about forcing or pushing the body any deeper. It is actually, in fact, about breathing your way into the other layers of your body. Feel the space here as you inhale. And the space here as you exhale. Inhale, soften your knees, unravel the spine, come all the way up. Release your hands by your side as you exhale. Inhale, arms above the head, palms touch. Exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, look up halfway. And as you exhale, plant your palms, step it back, find your plank. Inhale here to find a long, straight spine. Option is knees down plank, still has a really great effect on the core. Exhale, lower the body all the way to the earth, hug elbows in. And then inhale, peel your body off the ground as far as you want to go, as far as your body is willing to meet you to find your back bend. Roll all the way down and slide your right fist underneath your forehead. Bend your left knee. Search back for your left foot with your left hand. Point the left elbow up to the sky if you can, creating this like little loop with your arm and foot. If you can see here, there's a gap in my arm or in the inside. It's like a circle has been made. And then press your hips down, kick the foot into the hand, and feel the stretch grow in the front of the hip, the thigh, maybe even across the knee. Breathe deep here as you move a little bit further in. And as you inhale, release the left foot, slow and steady. Set the left hand underneath the forehead, bend your right knee, search back for the foot. Again, elbow points to the sky if you can. This opens up the front of the shoulder a little bit more, builds more space across the rotator cuff and the top of the shoulder too. Breathe deep. One more inhale. One more exhale. Release the foot all the way back and down. Take your hands next to your shoulders. Press back to your knees, come to kneeling, come and sit all the way back onto your heels, knees together. And then start to walk the fingers back. Try and keep your toes just slightly apart from each other, just like about a centimeter, so that when you lean back, you can start to lift your knees up off the floor and feel the stretch and length go through the front of the shins, through the front of the ankles. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Inhale, let the knees and shins come down, slide your hands forwards, tuck your toes. Lift your hips to the sky, downward facing dog. Let your hips be high, your heels be heavy. Soles of the feet stretch out and lengthen. Inhale, reach your right leg to the sky. As you exhale, step your right foot to the inside of your right thumb. Back knee stays off the floor as you start to look forwards and then rise up into your high lunge. Reach your fingertips towards the sky as you start to drop into that front thigh, that front leg. Come up high on the ball of the back foot, so keep stacking the left heel above the toes. Deep breath in. Long breath out. One breath in. One breath out. Inhale, release the hands down either side of the right foot. Drop the back heel in and down, and then windmill the hands all the way up for warrior two. Palms face the floor. Bend the right knee, send it forwards. Start to drop into that front thigh. Feel the space start to build into your pelvis as you roll your thighs out away from the midline of the mat or place you're practicing in. So think about sending your thighs back behind you. And that action in itself will start to engage various parts of your lower body. As you feel this engagement happen, breathe into the space in which you feel resistance. And then flip your right palm, inhale. Exhale, start to reverse your warrior, sliding your left fingertips down your back leg, right hand up towards the sky. Feel the chest open. Space here grow. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Inhale, straighten your right leg, engage both your thighs, and then send your right hand to the inside of your right calf. Draw your left shoulder back. Engage your sit bones, your legs, reach your left hand to the sky, palm face away. Breathe deep as you find your Trikonasana triangle pose. Inhale, come all the way up. Take your hands to your hips. Turn your right toes in. Left toe should already be slightly in, and then you're going to turn your heels in and your toes out. Press your knees out away from the midline as you sit down in your goddess squat. Release your arms wide, palms face away from your body. Thumbs point to the sky. As you arrive here in your goddess squat, take a deep breath in. And take a long exhale out. Nice. Inhale. Wrap the right arm underneath the left. Turn the palms inward so that they face each other, maybe interlocking the fingers. Pull the elbows up in line with chin or nose, inhale. And as you exhale, lower body stays the same. You're going to start to drop your hands, your head, your heart towards the earth beneath you. Inhale to rise all the way up, stay low in the legs. Exhale to release the hands. Hands to hips, straighten the legs. Turn the toes in, heels out. Inhale here. As you exhale, slide your hands down the outside of your legs, ankles or calves, before gripping hold of the ankles, toe grip, calf muscles, and folding deeper. Deep stretch through the outside of the legs, the inside of the legs, the hips. Little release here as you breathe. Inhale, hands to your hips. Slowly unravel the spine as you exhale. Coming up to the top, turn your heels in, toes out, goddess squat once again. Knees press out from the center, thighs roll back and away. As you start to find your squat here, release the arms wide. Palms face away from you, thumbs to the sky. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Inhale, left arm under right this time. Palms inwardly rotate and try and clasp the hands together, or at least let the palms touch against one another. Elbows up high, inhale. Keep the bum low as you exhale, float forward. Let your hands touch down to the earth. Deep breath in here as you inhale. Long breath out as you exhale. Keep the legs the same. Inhale, rise all the way up. Release the hands as you exhale. And then take your hands to your hips, straighten legs, inhale. Toes in, heels out as you exhale, fold forwards. Let yourself go as far into this forward fold as feels good, as feels nourishing for your body. Maybe holding around feet, ankles, calves. Maybe even peace fingers go around big toes. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Hands under shoulders, inhale, lift the head. Walk your hands all the way around to frame your right foot and turn on the ball of your back foot, lowering the back knee. Low lunge as you inhale. Reach your hands up to the sky. Drop into the pelvis. Feel the front side of the body lengthen as you arrive here. Try and keep shoulders stacked over hips, not leaning forwards or back. And press firmly down through the right foot as you root it into the earth. Inhale. Exhale, release the hands down either side of the right foot. Wriggle it forwards and start to sit the weight backwards as you find your half Hanuman, half split. Pull the right toes up towards you. Press the right sit bone back. Breathe here. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Slide the right foot in slightly. Bend the knee, tuck the back toes, lift the back knee, and then fly the left leg to the sky, standing splits on your right leg. So landing here with your fingertips either side of your right foot, finding that space through the back of the right leg. Left toes point down to the floor and lift your left heel higher towards the sky. Deep breath in, long breath out. Bend your right knee, step your left foot back and then your right foot back for downward facing dog. Lift your hips high to the sky, let your heels be heavy. Breathe deep. And this time as you inhale, lift the left leg to the sky. As you exhale, step the left foot to the inside of your left thumb. Inhale to look up, fingertips to the floor for a moment, and then rise the hands to the sky for your high lunge. Left knee sits on top of left ankle. Shoulders and hips are square to the front of the room. Find a deep breath in here. And a long exhale out. Sink into the front leg, the back leg too. Deep breath in. Long exhale out. Inhale, release your hands either side of your left foot. Turn your right heel in, wriggle the left heel in line with the arch of the right foot, and then windmill up for warrior two. Look down the left middle finger, shoulders are soft, arms are strong. Find the breath here. Allow yourself to sink in and breathe. Push the left thigh away from the midline of the mat. The knee sits above the ankle. Inhale, flip the left palm. Exhale, reverse your warrior. Left fingertips floating through the sky. Bend into your left knee a little further and feel the space grow in your left side body. Breathe deep here. Inhale, straighten your left leg. Reach your left hand forwards for the inside of your left calf, right hand to the sky. Engage your legs, screw the feet into the earth. Feel the space here in triangle pose as you arrive. Notice the hips, the opening sensation in the body. Inhale, rise, take your hands to your hips. Turn your left toes in, and your right toe should already slightly be turned in, and then you're gonna turn the heels in, toes out. Come and sit back into your goddess squat, releasing the hands again wide. Sit the bum down nice and low, and then bring the right forearm onto the right thigh. Reach the left arm up and over by the ear. Try not to rest all of your body weight into that right arm. Keep some weight in the left leg too. Inhale, come through the center and take your left forearm onto your left thigh, right arm up through the sky. Inhale, come back through the center, take your hands to your hips, lift the bum, turn toes in, heels out. This time, clasp the hands behind you. And as you exhale, fold forwards, hinging from your hips, pushing your knuckles over the head, as far as feels good to go. Breathe deep here as you fold. And as you inhale, slowly release the hands, take them to your hips. Unravel the spine, come up. Turn the heels in, toes back out, and then push your knees out away from each other again in goddess squat. Two options here. Stay with the forearm to the thigh, or as you inhale, float the right hand down to the inside of the right foot, left arm up and over. Inhale, come through the center, and exhale over to the other side. This time, rather than coming all the way up, you're going to sweep your right hand down and slowly walk your hands to the long edge of the mat. Spin your toes in, heels out. Any option that you've done so far, holding onto ankles, calves, peace fingers around big toes. Clasp the hands behind you, push the knuckles away. You pick. What has felt the best for your body today, this afternoon? In how you're feeling, how your body's showing up, what's going on, all of that stuff. Take a deep breath in. And take a long exhale. Inhale, lift the head, lift the heart. Walk your hands around to frame your left foot. Slowly lower the right knee to the earth. And with the toes tucked under back behind you, rise the hands up to the sky. Spread the toes on the left foot as you push down, low lunge. Squeeze right bum cheek. Take a deep breath in here. Feeling the space grow through your hips, through your pelvis. Deep breath out. Inhale, release the hand down, either side of the left foot. Wriggle it forward and then slowly start to sit the weight backwards, slightly straightening your left leg, feeling the stretch move through the back of the left hamstring. Push your left bum cheek back. Breathe deep. Inhale, lift the chest. Slide your left heel in. Walk your hands forwards, tuck your right toes. Press off the right foot and carry on traveling into your standing splits. Right toes point to the floor. Pull the body towards the left leg. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Inhale, lift the chest. Step the right foot to the top of the mat, feet underneath your hips, and then exhale to fold. Soften your knees, inhale, sweep the arms wide, palms connect overhead. As you exhale, swan dive down, forward fold, hinge from your hips. Inhale, look up halfway, lift the chest. And as you exhale, bend your knees, plant your hands and step all the way back into your plank. Take an inhale here. Exhale, hug your elbows in, move to the floor. And as you inhale, push into the tops of the feet, squeeze the bum, rise the chest. Tuck the toes, this time straight back and up, downward facing dog. Finding space with the back body as you arrive here. Let's move into some more hip opening, heart opening, stretchy stuff. Lift the right leg to the sky, deep breath in. Exhale, take the right knee behind the right wrist. Land the shin to the earth and straighten out your back leg if that feels okay for pigeon. Stay up on the hands or the fingertips here. So you can lean slightly forward into your hands, flat to the earth. Or high up on the fingertips, hands come back by your side. Yogi's choice there. What feels good for the body? Maybe oscillate the area, so a little bit of movement in the pelvis will allow the different places, the different tendons and ligaments to just move. Really slow, really steady. Breathe deep. Slowly from here, sit all the way over to your right butt cheek, and then turn to face the left side of your practice space or long edge of your yoga mat if you're on one. Flex the left toes up towards the sky and just wriggle your right foot away from your pelvis. But the heel is staying in line with your pubic bone. But your hands are, say, two hands distance apart, sorry, your foot is 2 hands distance apart from your pelvis. There we go, got there in the end. That's my foot, this is my hand. I have to remind myself on that. Take your hands out wide, inhale. As you exhale, hands to the floor and fold. Bring your hands out in front of you, fingertips to the earth. Breathe deep as your toes pull up. Exhale to fold in, get the left sit bone to touch the floor. Inhale, lift the chest, lift the heart, come all the way up. Pick the right leg up off the floor and take it into the arms, give it a little rock. Roll left to right. Set the right foot over the top of the left leg, kind of facing a diagonal now on your mat as the right foot plants firmly to the earth. Use your left arm to hug the right thigh and lean in. Right fingertips behind you. Inhale, lift the chest. Exhale to twist just that little bit further. Nice, one more deep breath in. One more long exhale. Inhale, untwist the body. Scoop the hand underneath the right thigh and then unhook the leg. Face the long edge of the mat or the practice space again. This time you're going to come into wide-legged forward fold with both legs exactly as they are. Hands to your shins, inhale. Flex your feet, toes come up towards you as you exhale, fold forwards. Take a deep breath in here. And as you exhale, let yourself fold. Deep breath in. Long exhale. Use your hands against the earth, press into it, pull yourself all the way up and out. Scoop your hand underneath your right thigh, heel in close to groin, and now turn so you face the front edge of your mat. Step back into downward facing dog and lift your hips high to the sky as you do that. Left leg this time, inhale, sweep it to the sky. Exhale, take the left knee behind the left wrist. Lay the shin down, let the right leg slide back and away. And again, it doesn't matter if the hips don't completely press to the earth. Take your hands down in front of you or fingertips by the sides of you. And breathe deep. Notice the outside of the left hip, the hamstring, the space in this side of the body that's being stretched and lengthened right now. Slowly from here, in your next breath, let your left sit bone come to the floor. Turn and face the other way this time. Some of you will face towards me, some of you will be facing away from me. Flex the left foot and line up the heel with the pubic bone, the center of the pelvis, and bring the left heel about 2 hands distance away. Take your hands out in front of you, wide as they come to the floor, inhale. And as you exhale, fold deep. Let the right toes pull up towards you and just go as far as your body will let you with your fold. Breathe as deeply and as fully as you can. And as you inhale next, come all the way up to the top. Scoop your left foot up off the floor and then give the leg a little bit of a rock side to side. Your aim is to step it up and over the right leg to come into your seated Marichyasana or twist. So left foot down to the floor, right hand either to the sky or hug the leg in, hook the elbow or squeeze the thigh to belly with the right arm. And take a little twist here, left fingertips behind you, lifting up tall through the crown of the head. Breathe deep. Find space in the front and back body. Every twist that you take. Inhale, untwist the body. Gently lift the left leg, take it wide. Wide legged forward fold. This time then bring the hands to the floor rather than to the shins. So you have a bit more support when the hands come to the floor. Take an inhale. Exhale, fold forwards as deeply as you can. Keep the toes pulling up towards you. Let the body float in. Feel heaviness in the center of your body, kind of where your navel is, your belly button. Finding that space, that room within. On your next inhale, use the strength of your hands to press into the floor and rise up. Scoop hands under thighs, bring the left heel in, and then start to turn all the way around so that you can step back into your plank position. Inhale. Exhale, move through your flow. Last one here. Finding a back bend that feels good. And then when you come to lay back down, you're just going to turn onto your back. So your heads are still facing the same way they have been through the whole flow. As you lay onto your back, as you start to find stability here, straighten out your right leg, scoop your left knee in towards your chest, thigh towards belly, squeeze it in, and take the right hand over the top of the left leg. Draw it through the middle and take the leg over to the right. Big twist and release through the lower back. And breathe as deep and as full as you can here. One more deep breath in here. One more exhale. Release the thigh, come back through to the center. Take the left leg and extend it all the way down. Bend the right knee, draw it to the chest. Take your left hand over to the right thigh and gently bring it over to the left. Twisting and turning this way instead now. Feel the release and the relief in the body. One more deep breath in. One more exhale out. Release the leg, come back through to the center. Squeeze both thighs to the belly, both knees to the chest, and take a little rock and roll side to side, left to right. Hook your hands around the backs of your thighs, and now instead of rocking side to side, start to rock forwards and backwards, up and down the length of your spine. You have two options. Come to seated, straighten out your legs and come into a seated forward fold, or plow pose, halasana. Let the feet come up and over the head. The hands are going to support your lower back. They're going to securely kind of support in that space. And your toes might touch the floor above your head. They might not. Either way, try and keep your legs fairly active. Nice big stretch through the backs of the legs. Deep breaths here as you find your way into this space. One more deep breath in. One more exhale. And then slowly from here, start to allow yourself to either bring the legs down or to roll onto your backs again. Palms are going to face down and be pinned underneath the top of your bum. As you let the legs lower, point the toes, pop up onto your elbows and forearms and turn onto the top of your head. Expose the throat to the sky. Feel the space there. Deep breath in. Long breath out. Tuck the chin to the chest. Bend the knees, place the feet flat to the floor and lift the hips up off of the bum, off the hands, sorry. Let the hands rest on your belly. Move your knees from side to side, your shins move gently from left to right, little windscreen wiper motion. And then start to stretch the arms up above the head, point the toes, lengthen the body. And then just come to place one hand on your belly, one hand on your heart. Let's tune into our breathing before we fully let go and relaxation, a really important part of our practice. And so allow yourself to close the eyes. Maybe underneath your hands, you can feel your body lifting and lowering as you breathe. That little change in energy. As you breathe deep, can you send the breath down into the pelvis, right down into the roots of your body? Can you let the belly fill up before the chest as you inhale? And then as you exhale, can you feel overall softness in every space within you? Deep and full breaths in. Long, slow, gentle exhales out. And then gently allow the hands to slide off the body, letting them lay down by your side, palms facing up towards the sky. Take your time to arrive in this shape, letting yourself completely melt into the earth beneath you, trying not to grip or hold in any way in your hands, your feet, your body. Just let yourself be here. As your eyes close, your jaw softens. Feel into what it's like to just be here now. And the next time you hear my voice will be to bring you out of relaxation. going to take deeper and fuller breaths very mindfully as you notice the breath trickle in and gently leave. Find little movements in the hands and the feet. These can turn into big full body stretches and opens as you let the arms lengthen above you. And maybe you squeeze the knees to the chest and you find that gentle drawing in. Gently move the body from side to side to find the left or right hand side. And slowly come all the way up to seated. Finally grounding and rooting yourself back where we started. Hands together in prayer. Thumbs to third eye. Seal our practice together this afternoon with a bow of love, honor, respect, remembering that we are all connected. We are one. Namaste. Thank you. Thank you so much, everyone. I hope you have a lovely rest of your Wednesday and week. I'll see some of you next week, I'm sure. And if I don't, then I might see you following weeks after that. And I will be busy now getting ready for the festive season. So yeah, but hopefully see some of you over the next few weeks as well. Thank you so much. Thank you.
Thank you.